Imagine waking up in a town where crime is a distant thought, where neighbors wave, and the worst thing you'd expect is a broken street lamp. Now imagine that same town, rocked by something so horrific, it leaves everyone asking, how could this happen? 4 little girls, one home, one person they trusted most. And now, 3 are gone. One fights for her life. And the person responsible? Their own mother. If you think this is just another crime story, think again. Because what happened inside that house in Byron, Wyoming, is more than just tragic. It's a chilling look into the mind of someone who was supposed to protect, but instead destroyed. Monday, February 10th, 1:30 p.m. A call comes through to dispatch. The voice on the other end? A mother. Trell Harshman. Her words haunting. My daughters have been shot. I think they're dead. She goes on to describe something straight out of a nightmare. 2 of her daughters in their cribs, 2 more in their bedroom. And then she says something that sends a shiver down the dispatcher's spine. When you arrive, I'll be upstairs. I'll be gone too. The dispatcher pleads. Stay on the phone. They try to keep her talking. But then, silence. The line goes dead. When officers arrive, they step into a scene that will haunt them forever. 4 little girls, all shot in the head. Their mother barely clinging to life. 2 were pronounced dead on the scene. A third, one of the 2-year-old twins, passed away shortly after. But amidst the devastation, one child was still holding on. 7-year-old Olivia. How does someone do this? A mother. The person meant to love and shield her children. How does love turn into something so monstrous? And could it have been stopped? Who was Trell Harshman before this tragedy? To the world, she was the mom. The one who showed up for every game, every recital. Friends describe her as loving, kind, someone who adored her children. But something changed. And it changed in a way that ended in bloodshed. Experts call it Filicide, when a parent kills their own child. And while rare, it happens. But why? Psychologists say it can stem from overwhelming stress, mental illness, even a twisted belief that taking the children with them is saving them. Was Trell Harshman suffering in silence? Was there something hidden beneath the surface? A battle she was losing, one no one saw coming. And the biggest question, were there warning signs? Because the thing about these tragedies, hindsight always seems to have the answers. The question is, was anyone looking? 7-year-old Olivia, the only one left. Doctors are fighting to keep her alive. But what happens if she wakes up? What happens when she learns that the person who was supposed to protect her was the one who pulled the trigger? Surviving something like this isn't just about living, it's about healing. And experts say trauma at this level changes a child forever. Some recover, some don't. The road ahead for Olivia? Unimaginable. This isn't just a story. This is real. A town is mourning. A family is shattered. And one little girl has to find a way to live with the impossible. Byron, Wyoming. A quiet town where violent crime is almost unheard of. Now it's the epicenter of a tragedy that no one will ever forget. The tight-knit community is left grappling with shock, grief, and unanswered questions. Could this have been prevented? Were there warning signs that everyone missed? Family, friends, and even strangers are now trying to piece together the final days leading up to that moment. Social media posts, text messages, interactions, anything that might explain what led to this horrific event. Psychologists weigh in, pointing to cases of extreme stress, financial struggles, domestic abuse, and untreated mental illness as possible triggers. But the truth? We may never fully understand why. And what about Olivia? The road ahead is long. Physically, emotionally, mentally, she faces a battle no child should ever have to fight. The odds of survival are one thing. The weight of trauma, another. Her family has set up a GoFundMe to help with medical expenses and funeral costs for her sisters. If you want to help, the link is in the description. Because at the end of the day, we can't change what happened. But maybe, just maybe, we can help her survive it.